Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and we're continuing to track just a few showers along the coast, but mainly we're focused on south central Siskiyou County. Lots of snow that is streaming into the Mount Shasta City area, and because of that, we are seeing ample chain requirements up and down Interstate 5, also on California 89 and US 97. Now, let me show you what happens later in the day with Stormcast, and by the time we get to the evening commute, you can see a few more showers that are dotting the map, and then come time for midnight, still the same thing, but it looks like most of the impacts are going to be along and west of the Cascades, especially for Curry and Josephine counties, maybe getting a bit more snow that will flow into the Mount Shasta City area. But I think things get a lot more interesting into Tuesday morning. This is when snow showers start to become a bit more numerous. Snow levels will be back down to around 1,000 feet. We'll take a look at snow levels here in just a second, but Stormcast is picking up on two very big waves of snow. Here's wave number one, right around noon, impacting areas along and west of the Cascades with a few snow showers to the east of the Cascades. And then here's area number two at some point during the evening and overnight hours. So when we're transitioning from Tuesday to Wednesday, all of this is going to congeal into one big band. At least that's what this iteration of Stormcast says. And then it's going to be widespread snow if this verifies. So we're going to see a lot of moisture from this. We're going to see a lot of travel impacts from all of this. But first, let's talk about the benefits we're going to get in terms of the drought. This is through Tuesday night. We could have upwards of 2 inches of water along the coast. I think the second most impressive area will be the Grants Pass area and the Illinois Valley in Josephine County. And then the third area, so I guess if you want to think about it in terms of winning a medal, this would be gold, silver, and bronze. So bronze would go to the Cascades, to the Siskiyous, and to the Mount Shasta City area, but I don't even think we're going to place for Medford and the Shasta Valley. And keep in mind that those are projections through Tuesday night. We're going to have more for Wednesday, so it's not a complete picture of what we're actually going to see from this storm system. Snow levels later today around 2,000 feet, dropping back down to 1,000 feet overnight. So that means places like Grants Pass, Rogue River, Merlin, Medford, Phoenix, Jacksonville could see that transition back to snow. And then we're going to do the same thing tomorrow. Snow levels going back up to around 2,000 feet, dropping back down to around 500 feet overnight, which means that things are going to get a little bit colder because snow levels are going to get a little bit lower, and that means that impacts to our passes could be a bit more widespread. So we have winter storm warnings in place for eastern and western Siskiyou County, also for Josephine County and Curry County, in elevations above 1,500 feet. That runs from 4 in the morning on Tuesday to 10 in the morning on Wednesday. So I want you to pay attention to those areas that were outlined by the winter storm warning. Curry County, Josephine County, western and eastern Siskiyou County. Those will be the areas that easily see the most impacts. And also, of course, the Cascades and Siskiyous will see some pretty tangible impacts as well. So for today, cold temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Most of the snow showers will be in south central Siskiyou County. Well, to be more general with it, along and west of the Cascades. And then overnight, more snow showers flowing through the area, also very cold. And then we have a slew of high impact weather days this week, Tuesday through Friday. So we're dealing with the first storm system for Tuesday and Wednesday, then the next one for Thursday and Friday. Looks like we're going to have some more heavy snow with this one, but snow levels are going to be a little bit higher, between 2,000 feet, potentially all the way up to 5,000 feet. Here's that 7-day forecast for the coast. Rain and thunderstorms likely for the next few days. And then for Siskiyou County, it looks like it's mainly just going to be snow up until Wednesday. That's when snow levels get high enough to where we could see a bit of a wintry mix. I think that process probably happens a little bit later for the Klamath Basin, more like on Thursday and Friday. Travel over the Cascades and Siskiyous, not recommended this week. If it were me, I just wouldn't want to chance it. And then for the Rogue Valley, we'll have a couple more chances for rain and snow Monday through Wednesday. Then I think it's mainly just going to be rain after that.
Okay, but looks like maybe sometime next week we might be seeing some light at the end of the tunnel, but just kind of got to get through this week.
Yeah, I think the first encouraging sign in terms of us not being so wet, us not being so cold, is that things are going to get closer to average over the weekend. So sometimes that's a little indicator that our pattern is about to flip and become warmer and drier and more spring-like.
Okay, well, I think a lot of people are hoping for that at this point.
We shall see.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Josh.
Of course.